Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I am on a quest to invest and I'm excited to have you along today. Today's video is all about SENS Stock. We're also going to be talking about some other things towards the end. There's quite a bit to cover. There's the FDA approval, future growth expectations, price predictions. So let's get into it. The main talk of the town right now is the FDA approval for 180 days. So it has the FDA approval for the 90-day devices and obviously the 10 to 14-day devices. But now we are waiting for the 180-day devices. And that approval is imminent. It's expected maybe by the end of September or in October. So definitely the latter part of this year for SENS Stock is going to be huge. We've got the FDA approval for the 180 days. We've also got Q2 revenue up in November, and every Q thereafter, I think SENS will be unstoppable for the foreseeable future. And let's not forget about the 30% short interest, even though for me, that's the smallest part. It's, the fundamentals behind SENS Stock and everything else is far more exciting than the short interest. But the short interest is good. It's always nice. A nice cherry on top. We saw in the last earnings report that SENS is gaining traction, market share. So even without the FDA approval, we'll still have another earnings report. And I'm actually more interested in the report and the sales. Because everyone that uses the 90-day will eventually use the 180, and sales is what moves stock prices, one of the things. 2022 will be very exciting for SENS Stock. 2023 to 2025 will be unforgettable. That's why, if anyone's interested in this stock, I definitely advise, even though I'm not a financial advisor, but I would say keep buying the dips. There's also some very good news excerpted from Woodland Report on August 19th, and this report was on the accuracy of Eversense technology compared to competitors. Basically, Sensonic's path to glory and its potential to secure dominance and revolutionize diabetes care. Among adults with type 1 diabetes concurrently wearing 3 continuous glucose monitoring devices, accuracy of the devices was lower than reported in clinical studies, according to a speaker. Researchers found the Sensonic's Eversense implantable CGM to be more accurate than the Dexcom G5 and the Abbott Lifestyle Libre Pro, the professional version of the CGM devices. It should be noted that the Eversense and the G5 were calibrated twice daily, and the Libre Pro is designed not to allow calibrations. This is what Rabab Z. Jaffrey, an MD, fellow in endocrinology at Massachusetts General Hospital, told Endocrine Today. Endocrine Today is, I guess, a publication all about the endocrine system, including diabetes and other such diseases related to the endocrine system. So yeah, Jaffrey and his colleagues assessed the accuracy of the 3 systems used by 23 participants as part of a 6-week free-living outpatient bionic pancreas study. Researchers compared the glucose measurements obtained with the Nova Biomedic StatStrip Express meter, which was used to calibrate the Eversense and G5 devices, with readings from all 3 CGMs when they were recorded within 5 minutes of the meter readings, and also compared a greater number of readings between the G5 and Eversense. The primary outcome was mean absolute relative difference. Lower mean absolute relative difference indicates greater accuracy. Among the 3 systems, the Eversense had the lowest mean absolute relative difference at 14.8%, with the G5 16.3%, and the Libre Pro 18%. The Eversense again had a lower mean absolute relative difference than the G5 in a comparison between the two, 15.1% versus 16.9%. If you ask me, there's absolutely no good reason to sell this stock unless you're very impatient and you just can't wait for the FDA approval and subsequent quarterly increase in revenue. With Essentia on board for marketing and distribution, the high number of institutional investors, and the unrivaled technology of Eversense, this stock is absolutely a hidden gem, but it won't stay a hidden gem forever. You know, soon it will no longer be hidden, and you just need patience. That's it. Buy, hold, and be patient. So if we talk about future growth expectations and Sensonomics' potential of disrupting the current CGM market, the technology has huge potential to disrupt the current CGM market, which is a $5 billion plus market today, growing at about 35% CAGR, according to SENS Management, and dominated by three large companies. We've got Dexcom, and the ticker for that is DXCM, Abbott Labs, the ticker for that is ABT, and Medtronic, MDT. This market is exclusively focused on the type 1 and type 2 diabetes patients, which are intensively managed. That means they require insulin shots, and many diabetes patients use insulin pumps since they are unable to produce any insulin themselves. And then the real game changer will come with the Eversense 365, as it will open up the type 2 market to this new type of CGM devices. You know, here the opportunity is really huge, and they don't really face much competition, and their product is already patented. Currently, people with type 2 diabetes have only BGM devices like Contour or Dexcom's products to help them monitor their blood levels, but that requires pricking a finger to get blood and only provides a measurement at that particular moment. The 365 device will require only a 5-minute intervention every year to remove and replace the sensor. And if the company gets to the point that you don't need a transmitter, as patients scan your smartphone over the sensor, that would be amazing. So, as you might have guessed, I'm very bullish on SENS Stock. But let me know your opinions down below. I can definitely see this going to double figures by the end of the year. So, let's talk about the Tesla AI bot, which I didn't get a chance to talk about yet. Something that I learned through watching Elon Musk's presentation on the AI day is that I'm saying Tesla wrong. He says Tesla, but I say Tesla. I know a lot of other people say Tesla, but I mean, he probably knows better. Probably he knows better. So yeah, I'm very excited. You know, AI day definitely generated a lot of headlines for Tesla. I think that day they got a stock price bump of like 2.3%. And the most exciting thing, I think, was the bot prototype, 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 125 pounds, and able to lift 150 pounds. So it could definitely lift me up. Okay, I could just get it to like carry me around the place. I wouldn't have to walk. And yeah, it'll arrive next year, and it will incorporate some of the same technology that goes into Tesla's electric cars. It will be designed to mimic the way humans think. Hopefully not the way I think, because that would be chaos. We don't need the bots to be like anxious and overthinking everything. And of course, Musk reassured us that the robot will be friendly. Yeah, good. In his presentation on the bot, Musk said his aim was to make physical work a choice by creating a robot able to take over repetitive tasks and help alleviate labor shortages in the workforce. I mean, will it be available to like regular people, like households? Because I mean, I would absolutely get that. There's so many tasks like household chores that I just find so repetitive and boring. Like he doesn't even need, why am I gendering it already? It doesn't need to be friendly if it's gonna like fold the laundry. I hate folding laundry. I also hate emptying the dishwasher more than I hate filling it. Because emptying it, you actually have to like put things in specific places. Filling it, you can just like, blah, you know, cram it all in there. And vacuuming. I think that those would be the bot's main jobs, and carrying me around. That would be it. So let me know what tasks you find repetitive and boring. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, have a great day.